Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Hot Honey Podcast. My name is Tim Rucka, and I'm here with our hosts, Jack and Bruce Wayne. What's up, gentlemen? How are you? I miss you.
How you guys doing?
Good. Miss you too.
I know we missed the week last week. We had a few things going on, but we're
That's
back
all
at
right.
it now.
We are gonna have true.
Why
is
is it
true.
my fault? That's right.
Skippy says hi.
That should
Setting-
work, shouldn't it?
Do you guys go to a gym? Do you belong to a gym, or do you have a home gym?
Jack.
No. I mean, you know,
Yeah, we do
We all
16
get
ounce curls. I do
exercise.
4-ounce
we have
curls.
good
you know?
biceps from nice big
But,
beer steins and drinking.
Love that.
Just want to give a little shout out to our friends in Wrexham at the Turf. We have Rachel, Wayne, Richie, Natalie, and
What's our
Kelly,
hashtag for that, for the turf?
all from the Turf
Do
out
they have an
there.
Instagram
But
page?
thank you for the swag. Basically it's Wayne. Wayne is on Instagram. Wayne's even have a podcast now. But anyways, hi everybody at the Turf in Wrexham. So we'll soon be joining you out there
You
eventually.
guys have cool coffee mugs. I feel like
Yeah.
I gotta go get a cool coffee mug.
Yes, go get one and let's see what you bring back. Oh wait.
We
I
lost
do have
it
something for you
that
soon.
fast.
Well, he's coming back. We'll see what Bruce Wayne
$100
feels
that says
comfortable
boobs on it or something
showing
like
on
that.
camera.
So how's your week been,
Well,
Tim?
now that he's gone, we have good. Like I said, very hectic. Lots going on, which is good. I like being busy. Preparing for the Hot Honey podcast, but also for the 39 Steps, the play opening at Kelsey Theater this weekend. So if you don't have tickets, or if you are in the area of Mercer County, Hamilton, New Jersey, anywhere in New Jersey, because it's not that far from Pennsylvania even, come see the 39
So
Steps.
I'm
runs this
I'm
weekend
excited. So
and
me and my
next
wife, we're going to
weekend
come
through
next weekend. We can't
May
go this weekend.
3rd,
So I
Sunday.
apologize. We can't support you an opening weekend, but you know, I look at like a new restaurant. Yeah, it's kind of like even when I visit a new restaurant, I don't want to
That's
go
okay.
the
We're
first
gonna
month or
iron
so.
out the
I'd rather
kinks
have
just like
them
my neck
work out the kinks, and I go to
wrinkles.
so I can actually then I can judge you better, you know, on your performance. So do me a favor, tell me exactly what is 39 Steps about.
39 Steps is a comedy. Well, it was originally a movie.
And Dan,
set
just so you know, this is
back
about
in
a play that
way
he's
before
in.
I was
It's
born.
not like your 12-step gambling
was an Alfred Hitchcock
program that you're in. This
movie.
is different. This is 39 Steps to Play.
Correct.
Sorry.
I think
It's a
I need
comedy.
39 steps for DraftKings.
Go ahead, please.
Just you children, let me know when you want me to answer this question.
I want to hear about the play. Tell me about the play.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. 39 Steps, once again. Take two. Written by Alfred Hitchcock, it is adapted for a comedy play in Monty Python style. So lots of slapstick comedy in the Monty Python style. And it's lots of fun. There's 4 actors that play 150 different characters, except I'm the main one who doesn't change character because I got to carry the story all the way through the play. So I literally have a hot second where I have a break off stage. So I'm tired, but I'm ready for an audience, and we are ready for an audience. So thanks to Onstage Productions and Mauer Productions and the Kelsey Theater. So
That sounds pretty.
go to kelseytheater.org and get your tickets. So what's happening with you guys? I know I have a question for Jack because this is
Greek Easter.
last
yes.
weekend was Greaster. No, 2 weekends. God, time flies. Greaster. I thought that was.
Well, it's
So
Eastern
Greek
Orthodox
Easter.
Easter. Yeah,
I did
there's
not know
cat-
that
there's
was a
like
real thing.
everybody else's Easter, and then there's
Let me
Eastern
just
Orthodox
clarify.
Easter, which generally falls 1 to 4 weeks later. A little different. Yeah, so like your friend, the Ukraine,
from
is she Ukrainian
Florida,
Orthodox?
so-
She's probably celebrated Easter the same day as May.
I don't know. She's been busy. But I do
She
know
probably
she
does
celebrates
Little Christmas, which is
on a
January
different day,
6th.
because that's when I'm allowed
Oh,
to
she's in
take my
February?
Christmas
But she does in
decorations
January,
down.
right? January
I think it's
6th?
like
Little Christmas.
February.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the difference is
Whatever it is, whatever excuse we can have to
Yeah,
drink.
the difference
That's
is
all I
that
know. I never realized there
like
were real
Catholic Easter
holidays.
goes by
Celebrate
the
it all.
Gregorian calendar, and I think Eastern Orthodox goes by the Julian calendar. Whatever. I just know it's a day I can have a lot of people in my house and I have a barbecue.
As we're recording this, it was a lot of fun, and I was thrilled to be invited. It's amazing what happens when your world changes and you become the host of the Hot Honey podcast. You get invitations.
For now.
Speaking
until
of
we're
that-
getting
That'll be after the
disinvited.
4th.
Yeah, well, speaking of Greaster, Dan, I see you're wearing a sweatshirt today, but is it matching? Like everything matched for you on Greaster. You had blue shirt, blue underwear, matching your shoes.
Oh my
So I
gosh.
have a coffee mug for you today that might match.
What is that? My gosh.
It's blue. It's blue. It can match your outfit from Greaster. Did you find a coffee cup to join us?
Hold on, I
with,
got one.
Dan?
Hunter
Podcast
Biden.
where we say, how do we make Dan cringe?
And
See you guys later.
Dan, come back. Please, Dan, come back. I won't mention that again. Please.
it's all right.
There he is.
Dan, so what's happening in you've had a
Wait,
busy week, haven't
Dan,
you,
question
Mr.
though. Didn't a
Politics?
wise man much say
Pastor,
you have to
I'm
Brand
coordinate
strategist.
your outfits? Got to coordinate, right? You have a mushroom interior, you got to have a mushroom belt, you got to have a mushroom, shirt inside.
You gotta coordinate.
No.
Yeah, you gotta make it make sense. I mean, I wore this for a sneak peek for our special guest coming
We have
up,
a
which I
special
think you'll
guest?
announce later in the episode. So I did this kind of as an ode,
Okay.
Yes, a teaser. Not in this episode. In a couple of weeks, we have a special guest, and so teaser. Wait till the end of this episode, and we'll announce who's coming on. That being said, if you would like to be a guest on the Hot Honey podcast, feel free to send us a direct message, or
I've been trying
if
to
you
get
are
Seamus to
lucky
come
enough to
on.
have one of our phone numbers, let us know. Dan, why don't you put your phone number up? So that,
865-309.
I mean, Bruce Wayne, put
I was trying to get
55,
Seamus. I know Seamus is running around here somewhere.
865,
Seamus, come here, buddy.
309.
I don't know where he is. I thought he was like running around the restaurant.
Running? is that like Tim in the gym? Oh, God, you guys make me thirsty. We're going to be going live from locations as well, so we're excited about that. We have coming up.
So,
At-
so you
He had to
want
look
me to
this
announce
up,
my
so it's
number?
not
Can I
gonna be-
tell the audience my number if they want to
Go
have
ahead,
any
Dan.
questions?
Sure. Go
I'll
ahead.
respond in the email, but my number is 609-586-1160.
That's actually the Killarney's main number, but thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. I'll take all the calls we can get. It's fine. We don't discriminate, Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good because you can call that number and tell them
Love that.
to
Good plug.
make sure the hot honey chicken sandwich is on the menu.
1,000 views, right? 1,000 views, and we get the hot honey chicken sandwich on the menu.
We'll keep growing.
Yeah.
No, it is.
So let's go
Our
on.
next
Well, let's
episode,
get
we,
to- let's
we
get
need
down
to
to
be
brass
having
tacks
that
here.
with Don. Yeah. All right. So there's a lot of hot topics. Dan, we had some elections going on this week, and there's been some new things happening and also some things exiting. What can you talk about?
Elections. Election I'm working on was on June 2nd. That's primary days. Make sure you go out and vote. There's a couple of races out there that are happening. So if you want your voice to be heard, go out and vote. And congratulations to Congresswoman Analea Mejia, who won her election. And she's going to be replacing Mikey Sherrill in Congress. So congratulations.
Which
to her.
primaries are coming up?
That's
Dan?
what I was getting at. I just didn't know how to pronounce her name. So thank you.
There's a race in CD12 here in Mercer County. So it covers part of Mercer County. We're split between CD3 and CD12. So there's that. And then there's a county commissioner primary coming up
That's a pretty big
for
one.
John Smino and Lucy Walter.
Yeah.
So that's coming up on June 2nd. So don't forget to vote. That's a pretty big one.
Good. Well, yes, no matter what, make sure everybody gets out and votes because your voice needs to be heard. Today's Earth Day. How about
Is
that? Do you guys celebrate? Dan,
Dan, can
don't
I-
you have a
Can we
plan?
show the viewers how well you're
Yes.
taking care of your plant on Earth Day? Is that possible or no?
I think so. Hold on. Give me a second. Look, I would like to say this in my defense. I use this app called Plant Something, and I followed the
Yeah, I think that-
instructions.
I
I got
think that
pistachio
app is a
shells in
scam.
there. It's
Seamus goes-
not working.
Is that how you feed your plant? Pistachios?
I apparently water's an option too, but
That's okay.
there. I can't change it. I can't show it. I'm trying to change it.
I
That's all right.
don't
Your
think your
plant
plant wants
doesn't want to be seen
It
naked
doesn't.
on
It's
camera.
better
Do
that
we
you
celebrate
don't see
Earth
it. I'll
Day?
put it that way.
After
Yeah,
all that
I
talk about a mushroom, I'm afraid I celebrate Earth Day. I mean, I celebrate every day. Like I said, I just look for an excuse to have a party. But as you know, I have bees, which we just reinstalled because the winter was not too kind to them this year. It's been hell of a winter with another freeze yesterday, right after we installed
So
the
the
bees
bees
back
don't
into
last.
the
Through,
hive. But
bees
they're
don't
doing good.
last through a
They're out
freeze?
there. I like a lot of plants. I enjoy being out in the yard. They can. They do. In fact, Mother Nature is very strong. But in a hive situation, going into it, I had too many additional boxes on there. So how I describe it is they can heat the hive themselves. But if there's too much space, it's like
Yeah.
trying to use a space heater to heat your entire house rather than just the bathroom. And that was my fault. So
Oh yeah,
it's
he's got
trial
his
and error. I mean,
backyard.
I've been,
He makes honey.
What's that?
I don't know if
This
I've
is
ever
an
tried the
actual
honey. 'cause
beehive?
Tim doesn't like me that
yeah,
much.
I have two
but-
of them in the backyard.
So
Hence,
apparently Seamus
the
has tried
Hot
the
Honey
honey, but I
podcast.
haven't.
It's not just about a chicken sandwich anymore.
Get it.
Originally, Seamus has actually held a bee. In fact, he is just the perfect size. He actually rode a bee.
It's a shame he can't hear you guys because this just makes it that much better that he has to watch this.
Anyways, yeah, well, that's all right. These are things I would say to his face on my knees. He really
I'll
needs to
make
be
him
on.
guest
Seamus,
too. I'll have him guest
Seamus,
appear.
when we're at Killarney's, Seamus needs to come do a guest speaker. I meant with a microphone. That's not what I meant. I was pantomiming a microphone. Trust me, I'm much better in the play. So, yes, but with Congress, we have one new one that took Mikey Sherrill's place, and we've had 3 resignations in the last 2 weeks in Congress. 2 Democrats and 1 Republican.
I mean, I don't know the stats off the top of my head, but it seems to be you know, a theme right now. Not a theme, but you're seeing a lot of people
Well,
step
one
away.
Democrat, God, what was her name? I wrote it down somewhere. Anyway, I'll find it in my beautiful Sheila Cherfilis from Florida.
Mhm.
She is just, she's going,
Well, that's why. Are they resigning due
I mean,
to
she's
personal
been
issues, or are they
embezzling
resigning
and all
because they
kinds
want to be
of
out?
money type. She's going to be convicted. All three, including Eric Swalwell. Well, I almost said Swallowwell, but it's not that's me saying this, not Bruce Wayne. 2 of them are sexual misconduct and 1 is financial misconduct. So, and misconduct is from Sheila, financial misconduct. And she went right up to the wire and decided to resign yesterday. They were getting ready to launch an ethics investigation, House ethics. And what I learned this week, and maybe you know this and you don't, is that once they resign, then the investigation from the House stops, correct?
Well, there's nothing. You're not there anymore. You know.
Right. It doesn't mean you're out of hot water. It's just that if there's actual criminal activity until, once they
You're just taking
finally,
it out of the public spotlight, is what you're doing. You're just saying,
yeah.
I'll deal
So,
with this privately with my family.
right. So that's kind of where that's at, but it's a lot going on. Oh my goodness, is anyone not learning from sexual misconduct anywhere with everything that's going on? Or do you think maybe people thought, well, I see the president getting away with it, so maybe I can too?
I think people have a lot of skeletons in their closet sometimes, right? They don't think they're going to get caught, or they think they're immune to stuff, and then eventually they find its way out. And these are people that are paying the price. And I think it could be anybody. It could be your neighbor. It could be a high-ranking politician. It could be your clerk at the store. I just think that, especially you're noticing it more now, especially with what's going on, and people are. We talked about today. I went to get a haircut today, and in the barbershop we talked about, and I'll give Joe Friels a plug. Thank you. You can't do anything nowadays without getting recorded. I think everywhere you go, you're getting recorded. You happen to be on something on their Instagram, their Snapchat, their Facebook. Everywhere you go, everything's happening so fast and it gets recorded. So I don't think people can hide like they used to. So that's why you see these people getting exposed more, and and they get brought out in the public. And these Congress people, if this is whether like Dan said, they want out so they can save their family, the embarrassment, and they want to deal with it privately rather than continue the investigation. Yes. Yeah.
Or go through the investigation privately.
Well, I think, including with what we are doing right now, everything's instant now. It's not just that you're just getting recorded, but news travels lightning fast. Whereas back in the day, they had to put it in the newspaper, throw it on a horse, and hope that it got there in time.
But sometimes it's like who's first and who's right. So we got to be, it's like,
and what's not propaganda. That's the thing with AI and everything else. I mean, everyone has to do their homework to find out, okay, is this real? I mean, there's a lot of AI videos on Instagram right now. Not that I'm saying that's what this is, but man, I caught myself following a financial one the other day and realized this old bag is a AI generated woman.
I mean, I know sometimes people come to me and they're like, Dan, do you believe this? Look at this. And I'm like, well, that's a meme. So I'm not really sure if that's true, but
right.
I'm not sure. Yeah. Abraham Lincoln did invent the internet, but possible.
But once again, the three of us are doing critical thinking, whereas there's a lot of people out there that
Al
instantly see a headline and that, boom, that
definitely wasn't
is
Abraham Lincoln,
the truth.
Dan. Mind control.
I thought he invented like weather control or something.
No, but it's the truth though, right? Like I watch my kids and even my friends, and we create funny
global
memes
warming.
Of, people doing things that they're not doing, and it's just there's no disclaimer on anything that gets published any longer. This is AI generated, and almost there should be a law that it should be, because it's going to confuse people, and it confuses my parents, right? It's confusing. They watch things online. My mom sends me, forget the email scams that go around. They see the AI stuff, and they're completely confused. They don't know what's going on.
Oh, absolutely. I have elderly relatives.
And I don't know if it's been tested yet or there's been any teeth, but where does AI's limits end and the free speech and the First Amendment? Like how did they intersect together? Right. So if you're saying I have the right to free speech and I created this AI, but you're like, but that's a false narrative. It's like, but is it protected by free speech? And I'm not sure.
But
I know
is
there's
AI
like libel
speech?
and different things
Does
like
AI
that.
have
And we've
that
seen a
right,
lot of court
right?
cases.
And I think what's
I think that's where we are.
We definitely are, and what people
I don't know.
aren't
That's why we need to
understanding
have
is
some
AI
rules
is
and
an
regulations.
all-knowing being. It does give out wrong information. It only is using what it's populated with and what it's told with, and then it takes its own assertions on. It's definitely, there's been cases where young children, listen, there's been young kids where they say, I think I should kill myself, and AI will spit back, I think that's a good idea. Like, it's not a good thing, and AI shouldn't be doing that, but how do you control that? Now that it's out and running, and every day there's new companies popping up with more and more AI, how do you you control this? How do you put a lid on it? How do you not let it take over certain things? I think it's kind of crazy. And I don't know, Dan, you know better than me. Have they talked about this at all in New Jersey politics?
Just recently, there was
putting together any bills or any laws.
Just recently, there was.
Yeah, there's a ton of. I can't run through them all. I mean, at the federal level, state level, I mean, everybody's trying to figure out how do we get a handle on this, artificial intelligence, and how do we regulate it from everything, right? From what can it do to data privacy to just how it integrates into our lives every day, and how do companies use it. So yeah, there's a ton of legislation out there and trying to address it. But I think we're honestly still in the exploratory phase because we don't really know fully what it can and can't do. Even in healthcare, right? And it's like if a doctor's like, oh, I mean, I'm not saying doctors using ChatGPT before they go into heart surgery, but I think that there's a way that AI can be very beneficial, but it has negative implications too. So I think all options need to be explored.
Well, touching on that in more of a sarcastic moment in a way, because that's what I bring to the table. There was a gentleman, college student from India, who generated a MAGA female and duped many GOP people, MAGA followers into donating, giving money and all of this stuff. And that just came out this week. So, people got to do their homework. They thought they were talking to a real woman. Like, hey,
but that happens right now too. Like, I think there's, I want to say it's either out of Nigeria or I know they're one of the top countries for scamming people online out of money because they're creating these AI fictional girls and people believe it because people are desperate for attention and people want to believe they're being loved and people are sending money and gift cards and it's crazy.
Well, it's the new email scam. It's 2026. It's the new email scam. We've all had an email where someone in Nigeria wanted $1 million because they were our relatives and they're in jail now or something. I mean, how many of our elderly relatives receive those emails still on a daily basis? And
Dan, stop sending money. He's not really a
now the AI and the video. They don't know who to believe.
It's not DraftKings. That's a problem, Dan.
I think
no. I don't mean it's
like
all one country. I know there's a high percentage,
right? I think it's here in America.
That's all over the world. 100% all over the world. Dan keeps sending money to this king. His name's Draft King. I don't know if that's not a real king though either, but it's not true.
Well, it's because at some point the Mets have to win, right? They can't continue to lose. At some point, it's going to turn around.
Speaking of running scams, I keep all of my workers behind the gym door there. Yeah. It's actually a cave back there where I have like crypto and kings, Draft Kings, King of Saudi Arabia, King of Abdullah, King from Coming to America.
It's all over.
Draft Kings is getting
it's everywhere. Everyone's creating, and people don't even mean to do it. People
it's
create
everywhere.
Stupid memes, and they don't realize that's a scam, right? You're creating something false. So it's really nice, and the speed that it's moving at,
but it's not even easy to do anymore. You could create news articles and press releases and websites, and it's like, and then say, oh, look at, it's on this website, or it's in this. It's like, well, none of that is real. You can generate
most of my conversations.
Anything. It's endless possibilities.
Yeah. Go Birds.
So the NFL draft is coming out this week.
Go Birds.
Too heavy?
Yeah, let's switch this up. It's getting thick. Plus, we need to. My workers are starting to sweat in the back. See, NFL draft is coming out this week, and you guys are both Birds fans, right? Eagles.
Right, go Birds, baby. Go Birds.
Awesome. As you know, I'm a Bucs fan. Baker Mayfield is back. Mike Evans has gone to
how old is Mike
San
Evans
Francisco
right now?
49ers, so that sucks for us.
He's 40s.
Hey, we're up and coming, so late. I don't know that he's 40 yet. I don't know. We all have smartphones. I guess I could look it up, but
Mike Evans is I don't think he's in his 40s yet.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, his kneecaps and his
elbows,
I think
are in the 40s. He's been on the Bucs.
That's just
me
guessing.
Right?
I would say 33, but I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm just going to look it up.
Yes, thank you, Dan. That would be great. I have all this equipment and things in front of me.
AI.
Can we change Dan's name from Bruce Wayne to Draft King? Is that possible or not?
Does anyone else have?
Whatever.
Sure. Yeah, we will. I can,
He's 32. I was close. All right.
All right. Well, you win some swag. Watch. We do have, by the way, our swag is coming soon, kids. So the Hot Handy podcast is going to have swag, all kinds of things. And if you have suggestions, let me know. But then eventually,
I bet I'll read.
As soon as I fill those up, what's it say? Oh, honey, please.
Honey, please.
It's time for honey, please. Honey, please. No. So who do you guys? Well, we're both did very well. So we're going to be like 25th in the draft.
I'm not sure where the Eagles are. Honestly, I don't know. I've not paid attention to it. I don't know where they are in the draft. I should know better.
Hello.
I'm not as good of as a.
And
we have a guest today.
Maybe our guest that's coming up will know things. And then today on the show, we have Mike Evans celebrating his 33rd birthday.
Right.
Let me look that up right now.
Someday.
Dan, who are you pulling for the Eagles draft?
We'll be there.
Eagles draft spot. What are they?
What are you looking up?
Oh, we're 23. Okay, yeah, so 23 and 25.
I'm more following the AJ Brown saga.
Who will make you more money through DraftKings?
Do you bet on that, Dan?
Who and like by who we draft? I mean, I hope we draft an edge. I mean, they don't really have stats on there, but that'd be.
Have you ever bet?
I don't want money.
Have you ever bet on who they're gonna?
I want to win a Super Bowl.
Dan, have you ever bet on who they're gonna draft or like a position?
But you won one.
So yeah, I'll tell you guys a funny story about this. Ooh. So I'm at my buddy's house. So every year, me and my friends, we get together and we watch the draft, and you can like do positions and just for all the viewers, to be clear, I make like $1, $2 bets and stuff like that. Like this is not something crazy, but there's this. So we're there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I know who's going in the first round, and I'm gonna throw some money at this. And I said, I know 100% this guy's going. Everybody's talking about him. I put $100 that Will Levis would go in the first 10 picks.
No.
Now I don't know if anyone remembers watching that draft, but Will Levis went undrafted.
That wasn't a great bet then.
Not even in the first 10.
Wow. We picked the right one to ask about the NFL draft.
It's a very famous meme. He's sitting there, I guess, with his friend or significant. She's there staring. I mean, everybody thought this guy was going top 10. And I'm like, oh, man, it's plus $200. I can make a quick $200. He's going. And we watched the entire round of the draft. And he went undrafted. And then I watched the second day and still nothing. And eventually now he's on the Tennessee Titans. So I'm always rooting for that guy because I had faith.
Because he owes you $100.
He knows if he ever sees me, he owes me $100.
Just think of how many pairs of blue underwear you can buy with $100.
Our phone calls, you're always like, and it's brought to you by DraftKings. Thanks, Jack. Do you have to say that every single time when you hang up the phone now or no? I know.
You're gonna make people think like this
isn't real, Dan. This is AI generated.
It's not coming from me. I mean, if ever I want to make you. If ever I want to make you blush, I just say Hunter Biden. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm only kidding, Dan.
I'm actually a blonde woman with big
boobs.
Much. Is it coming through? I don't even know how. I'm thank God I've never even dabbled in any of that because I would probably be. Yeah, I'd be on. I wouldn't even be talking to you right now. I'd probably be like playing slot machines or something.
Period. I left DraftKings to become a very unsuccessful day trader.
So what's one of your honey please topics there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, folks, as you know, we have a segment in our podcast called Honey Please, which is basically just exactly what it is. And this week, Kash Patel has been in the hot seat because, first of all, he is seen drinking quite often. It was reported that he was unable to be reached at one point because he was so drunk. And now he decided to launch a lawsuit towards the Atlantic for $250 million and basically saying he is being falsely accused of drinking while at work. So if you look at this picture of him after the men's hockey team, USA team won, and he's slamming beers, not to mention took the FBI jet there to the games. If you take the
all right, so I'll
jet,
speak to this. So
this
is one of those gray areas again, where I feel like people don't have privacy, right? He's the FBI director.
Okay.
I'm not going to condone his behavior, sure, but I'm sure the jet was there for other reasons too. I'm sure there was FBI at the Olympics, right? Because it's our players. We have politicians there. We have high-ranking officials there. The FBI must have some kind of presence, or they're there in the anti-terror. I don't know exactly, but I would assume they're there. I know they are supposed to be home here, but he goes there and then he gets the opportunity to celebrate with the hockey team. I don't have a problem with it because as the director, I don't know, he's not on the street every day. It'd be different if it was a bunch of patrolmen in there drinking while they're on duty. Is he on duty all the time? I don't know. He should have a right to have some free time, right? And be able to go out and do that on our government's dime. Probably not. I don't know. I think that's a gray area, but I don't think he's any different than a lot of other people that have been in those situations, right?
Well,
like I'm in shocking news. I am going to call. Like I wasn't there, and I can't get mad at somebody for drinking a beer. And everybody's like, "Oh, slamming beers." I'm like, "When I think slamming beers, I'm thinking Stone Cold Steve Austin, doing the thing." Like I don't. He's out. He's celebrating the team. I mean, it's an Olympic game. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there.
I like that.
I was just giving you one example of where he was saying, I just think it's interesting. He's pushing back saying, I'm not drinking at work.
So, but what about,
on the job, so to speak.
I will throw this at you.
Okay.
Jack drinks at work.
But if they're not able to get a hold of him, if these reports are true that they had major situations happening, unfolding, and they were unable to get a hold of him, I mean, this is coming from within.
No,
the calls are coming from within the House.
I guess I have
not just the Atlantic saying it.
Sure.
So,
I think that's why I have a hard time believing that the director of the
innocent
FBI
until proven guilty
could not get a hold of, because he has aides with him, he has people with him. If there's something urgent, they'd be telling him, "Hey, Cash, we need you to answer the phone."
I mean, when you're at that high level of staff,
yeah, he didn't fly there by
100%.
himself.
I mean,
he didn't fly the plane,
people
right?
around you alone is
he has
entourage.
staff with him. I get what you're saying. I totally get it, and I think there's a merit. But I think that's also part of this gotcha culture that we're in right now too. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's this gotcha.
I'm certainly
culture.
not pointing fingers at anyone who gets hammered.
There's definitely not Bailey's in my coffee.
Jack, stop drinking at work.
Well, okay, if these allegations hindered the investigation into the Charlie Kirk assassination, if these allegations hindered his investigation or his team for Nancy Guthrie,
I think there's so much.
Then sure, but that's what's all to be investigated.
There's so much smoke out there, and people just like to distract.
But that's
rather than get to what really matters. And I don't know, for every movie you watch in Hollywood, the CEO or the head of the director has a bar in his office. Does he not open 2 cabinets and have cognac and this and this? I think every president has something like that. So is this that different than that? I don't know. That's a hard thing to answer.
Judging from your background, are you in the FBI? I see a lot of liquor bottles behind you.
I think people have a right to their privacy too. And that's what we were speaking earlier, right? You have no privacy. This guy wanted to go celebrate with the U.S. hockey team. He got back there because he's director of FBI. I don't think he'd ever get back there in any other world if he wasn't director of FBI. Is that abusing his power? I don't know. Is it that big of a deal? I don't know.
I was just impressed because he slammed so many beers.
I've seen that before.
Corrected his eyesight.
Good try, though. Stone-faced Dan is just...
So that's a honey please moment for the week. And then, yesterday we had a vote also. That says, honey please. Honey please. Are we in a ceasefire? Are we in a war? Are we in a ceasefire?
I think we're in a war, 100%.
Are we in a war again? I can't even keep up with it anymore.
Yeah.
By the time we finish recording this, I'm sure... Well, we are at war, obviously, but now we were in a ceasefire. Now it's extended. So, honey, please, can we just wrap this up?
I believe so.
Is the phrase military conflict?
Yeah. This is a weird one, man, because they keep closing that Strait of Hormuz, and that's a lifeline for this oil to transmit. So they have that power, and we clearly don't have the grasp on it that we thought we had, or we're being told that we have. So are we definitely in a war? We're in something.
Well, of course, all we have to do, we don't even have to Google. Just look at the gas prices down the road at the Quick Check and the Wawa. I mean,
but again, kind of the theme of this product is like there's so much information coming out of it that it's like I'm trying to still decipher what's real and what's not.
Totally. I mean, it's, again, that honey please doesn't just go to whoever, to the president or whatever. It's just all of it at once. It's like, oh my God, like, you can't even keep up with it. But that's why here at the Hot Honey Podcast, we're here to inform you. We'll be right back after we Google everything we've talked about.
I love that. AI brought to you by DraftKings.
Yes. Thanks, Claude. Thank you, Claude.
Sponsored by DraftKings.
Speaking of, PBS was actually, was defunded by the government, the Trump administration. And then, thanks to a couple of wealthy donors, PBS has received some very wealthy donations, some very generous donations to help PBS continue, which I think PBS, the public broadcast system, is important. That being said, also, the Hot Honey Podcast is also looking for donations from sponsors and whatnot. So if you'd like to be a sponsor of the Hot Honey Podcast, once again, you can call Bruce Wayne's phone number, or to be faster, give us a direct message or send us an email.
Are we not sponsored by DraftKings?
Oh my God, Hunter!
We
Biden.
are partial sponsored by Colonial Public House, and there's Dan.
And
Dan's gone now.
Well, now that I have you all to myself, Jack.
Seamus is still hiding under the table somewhere.
Where's Seamus? Is Seamus under the? Where's Seamus? And he's back. Well, gentlemen, it's been fun. We've had some good topics. I'm sure by the time we even get this, by the time we hit the internet,
absolutely,
more news and hot topics and honey pleases will have happened. So give us what's coming up, anything fun and exciting for the weekend.
We're past March. We're into April now. April's coming to an end here soon. I'm just excited to get spring on. I'm tired of wearing hooded sweatshirts. I want to get my shorts and t-shirts on and get outside and do something. We had a couple flirts with it the past couple of weeks, but this weekend's back to the rain and cold, and I miss seeing Dan's legs.
Yep.
I miss seeing those legs, Dan. Go to the gym.
Guns out.
To the gym. Well, I love that. Oh, Dan, you did get a mug. I didn't even notice that.
It's a peanut factory, I think.
I will make sure by next week's podcast.
Yeah, what's your mug?
I got
we'll have Hot Honey Podcast mugs by next week.
I'm waiting for a sponsor so I can put an emblem on it.
All right, and you folks heard it here. Hey, so if you are watching us, which we greatly appreciate, everyone that's been following us on Instagram and YouTube and all other social medias that that you're finding us on, just do us a favor. Once, if you hit comments underneath our Instagram, go ahead and put in some comments, share our video. You will then be eligible to receive some swag.
I think we're up to what, 6
our
followers?
Next episode when we spin the wheel, and we'll see if you win some.
We had 12, but then we lost.
Podcast.
We had 12, but when James showed up, we lost 5 right away. So that was kind of awkward.
And
awkward.
You're getting ready to lose more, so
that's all right. As soon as we put your phone number on the bathroom wall again, they'll be able to contact us. So this has been fun. So we'd like to say thank you. We are looking forward to if you're in the area, make sure you check out Killarney's Public House or Proving Ground Waterfront or the Street Kitchen Pub in Red Bank.